Hi there. This is the first episode of Tales from the Appalachian Trail. Today we are at Mountain Crossing and I have an interviewer. His name is Jack. Jack, full name?
Jack Spurrier.
Do you have a trail name?
Yes, I do. I have a trail named Nimble.
How did you get that trail name?
I slid down a slick rock and caught myself with my trekking poles, and since my name was Jack, they thought Nimble fit perfectly.
So it's Jack B. Nimble.
That's correct.
And you shortened it to Nimbles.
That is correct.
Without the S.
With no S.
Okay. Nimble, could you tell me why you're hiking the Appalachian Trail?
Well, it's something I've always wanted to do since I was in Scouts over 50 years ago now. Actually over 55. But anyway, it's something I've always wanted to do, and then I had an episode in my life that I decided to try to do something about. I had a grandson that was born with a undiagnosed liver disease and only lived 8 months, and my son and daughter-in-law have started a charity, and I'm trying to raise a little bit of money for my grandson's charity. Believe it or not, the first day on the trail, the hiking boots I'm wearing are I wore them for over 100 miles walking around the house and up and down the hills and everything. Never had a bit of problem. I got 3 miles in the trail and my foot started hurting so bad I could barely walk. And I sat down on a rock and I thought about a picture that my son has in his house. And it's a picture of May grass, just green as it can be. And damp from a spring rain, and in the top of the picture is a pair of little white feet. And that's the day they took my grandson off life support. And very hard for me to still talk about it. But anyway, I was sitting there on that rock and I didn't know if I could walk another 5 feet. And for some reason I thought about that picture and I started to cry. And then I got up and I started to walk. So made it 30 miles. A little help from my grandson. Maybe I'll make it a little further. Thank you.
Do you have a website? Or
Yes, I do. If you'd be interested, I don't suppose I have to get, but that's my grandson. And there's a location. I'll just start scanning this whole thing for you.
Hold on.
See if we're getting it.
Oh, go.
Or you want to just scan it? It's all the information's down here in this bottom. All right, good.
Yeah, let me first. Okay, hey, thanks. Well, that's the first episode of Tales from the Trail, and it's a heart-warming, heart-wrenching one. And hopefully the hiker community can reach out and donate a little bit of money to his cause if you feel like it. Well, that's all for the first episode. I'll see you on the trail. And I'm Grandpa Joe, and I'm still living the dream.